Next Monday, Scotland will start to unlock. Distancing will get more social, moving from 2 metres to 1. Larger groups will be able to meet both indoors and out, but masks will remain mandatory.
Lifting all restrictions and mitigations right now would put all of us at greater risk, but in particular it would make it much more difficult for the most clinically vulnerable to go about their normal lives. It would risk the imposition of shielding by default, and in my view that is not something we should do.
Wales is expected to keep some restrictions too. It's a stark contrast to Westminster's announcement yesterday to replace them with guidance, which prompted a strong reaction from the WHO.
I cannot understand how two leaders of adjacent countries looking at the same data are giving completely different prescriptions to their people. No wonder people get confused. We really are perplexed by the apparent position by some of the British leaders to say, firstly, we're definitely going to release all restrictions on the 19th, and secondly, there's no going back.
How are you?
The UK government insists vaccines have weakened the COVID threat, and it's still urging caution.
When you've got that face mask with you, if you're in a crowded place, an enclosed space, certainly on crowded public transport, you should be using that face mask, and the guidance is very clear on this. But I do think it's a sensible, balanced way to move forward.
The Mayor of London is tomorrow expected to announce masks will remain compulsory on public transport in the city. Other cities and regions may follow suit. All the data points to vaccines keeping COVID cases out of hospital. But if numbers surge as predicted, the risks remain real.
If we are to see 2,000 patients a day in the summer that the government itself estimates, that's 60,000 a month. That's 60,000 fewer patients who will be able to be treated for their operations. Their operations will be cancelled, they will be delayed.
Scientists warn even with vaccination, a return to pre-pandemic lifestyles next Monday risks a major third wave. And in England at least, how big it gets now rests with us. Tom Clark, News at 10.